And this morning we're talking to Mr. Axel Hoehnke, VP Strategy of Smaato. Welcome to Singapore, Axel.
Thank you for having me here, Andre.
All right. I'd just like to ask you, we understand that you'll be making a presentation at the Mobile Show Singapore. Just give us an idea of what you'll be sharing.
We'll talk about innovation. We'll talk about innovation in terms of mobile, how mobile changes not only the media perspectives, media landscape, how the media landscape will influx other branches like offline, like retail, like travel, like automotive, like everything. Everything is being changed through the mobile thing. That's now was further just a handphone, is now by the mobile computer, where people and companies can steer their activities from. This will be the presentation about. And therefore, yes, really looking forward to do that. Yes.
Where do you see mobile innovation taking place, say, in the next few years?
I think everything is mobile-centric now and will be even more in the future. If you compare what was in the last year, it was more or less web-centric. So traditional online processes were not immediate. So you could do bookings online, you could do any kind of processes online, but usually the immediate action, there was a certain time gap. Now there is something which is very special with the mobile. It's a personal device, it has a built-in payment channel, it has sensor data, which were absolutely not available in the past, GPS tracking, passive tracking, things like that. Therefore, business cases will enhance, will embrace these kind of possibilities. Companies and individuals understand that the mobile is definitely different, and you see this coming up. Other industries really learn about that, and it's beautiful to see this coming out.
That's great, because then how do you see Smaato responding to these coming innovations?
Absolutely. We've been in mobile already for 6 years, and we changed our business model a bit. So in that sense, through the last years, it was very telco, and it was very content provider business driven. And so what we saw is that brands now entered the landscape, and therefore they have certain requirements which they didn't find in the mobile industry in the last years. So because devices didn't exist, some processes didn't exist, they are available now. We connect brands and publishers and do this on a global scale, and they really like the idea of getting global, easy for affordable prices. This is what we do.
How would you say Smaato is reaching out to the premium publishers and developers?
So what we do basically is we connect in different countries experts, and these would be ad networks who have a very good relationship to budgets. Our primary client is the publisher, meaning is the one who's either having an app or a mobile website, and the business model and with the beauty what we bring to them is filling their ad spaces with ads, meaning we provide campaigns to these places and therefore provide them with revenue streams. If you're, for example, an app developer and you have a nice app, you might find out that you're coming from Hamburg, have people in Japan playing your app, and therefore how can you monetize that? So what we do is we connect ad networks on a global scale. What the ad networks provide are revenue streams from advertisers. So we bring these kind of revenue streams to the individuals, to the app developer, so they can get the fair amount of money for their work. Yes.
For their ROI, isn't it?
Absolutely, because everything works with it needs to be business driven. It's highly important. Advertising is one of the key fundamentals of mobile advertising. So the business revenue is absolutely needed, and app business is always global. We're a global company, being in San Francisco, being in Hamburg, being in Singapore. So therefore, this is what we can provide to the table. Yeah.
Would you say that the quality of the content provided would have to be impelling enough for users to want to use these apps?
That's an awesome point. So if you compare web and mobile, in web it was highly relevant to have content, meaning you were a Financial Times, and knowing that your users were reading about financials, you could understand that the users were interested in financial campaigns, meaning bank or whatever campaigns. In mobile it's even more about context. So not only content, you understand the situation that the user is in. So you understand, for example, that he's moving. You can do that by understand how he tracks in, how he moves in your personal network, or in the physical network. So for that, this is even more important for campaigns.
Absolutely. Now, we understand that you are going to be mentioning a topic about the black swan. Is that some secret thing? Can you tell us about that?
I think it's a catchy picture, and usually what happened to the mobile industry is something which was absolutely unexpected. And the black swan example relates to something. If you go for biological evolution, usually swans are not black, but from time to time that happens. And if this happens, established market players are highly getting disorganized. They didn't really, they didn't think that was possible. And when it comes, it's something totally unexpected. They are not prepared. What happened in the mobile industry, that telcos and other companies were very happy with their existing revenue. And what happened was Steve Jobs brought in the iPhone, and this changed everything. It's absolutely, the question was a few years ago, let's think about what you can do with your mobile. Now it's about, let's imagine what you cannot do, because everything's possible. You have a mobile computer, my kids, my mom can understand how it works, and it's so not, you don't have to be a sophisticated user anymore. It's really about connecting people. Yeah. By the way, that's a Nokia claim. Yes.
Okay, Axel, over the last few days you attended the Mobile Marketing Association Forum and then now the Mobile Show. What do you think were the overarching issues or discussions that you picked up during the MMA?
I think mobile rocks 2012. If you see how the show turned out this year, it's highly professional. The whole environment, the attendees are from global, and therefore it's really, people see that mobile is now here now, and it's not something in the last years we've been talking about. Maybe mobile will be next year, maybe in 2 years. Now it's there. It has reached any relevant campaign, any relevant industry. And one takeaway from yesterday, for example, Google realized that 97% of the companies booking campaigns don't really have perfect mobile sites in place. So what I'm trying to say is that that businesses, any guys, need to go and to prepare for mobile-centric. This is how the world is in 2012, and therefore you see the agencies realize that their clients, the advertisers, now go for mobile. The users understand how this really works. Mobile Marketing Association is definitely something which connects the moving players of the industry, and it's a cool place to be. Yes.
Right, Axel, well, thank you very much, and all the best for your presentation later on.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for having me here.